I've never seen anything like this in my lifetime. This is a situation that I've been following for quite a while. I'm talking some years now that I followed this situation with the Cussing Pastor Thaddeus Matthews and his now wife, who they've been married for some years now, apparently, his wife. I've been following this situation, and this is one of the sickest situations that I've ever seen. The fact that you have a grown man that's almost 70 years old, almost 70-year-old man that is looking like right now he's on his deathbed from what I see. You got sex tape scandals coming out, because that's what this is about. What was he exposed for, Guru? He was exposed for a sex tape scandal. What was he doing? Now, he came out and said he was doing something else, but from what I seen on the video, from what I heard, and I couldn't watch too much of it because it was disgusting. From what I seen and heard, looked like he was sucking on the wangma thing, the Johnson, whatever you want to call it, of another man. That's what he looked like he was doing. He looked like he was sucking on another man. Like a tranny or something. Who knows? He says he was doing, he's a pastor. He says he was doing it to a woman who had a plastic toy. That's what he said. Do I believe that? No, hell no. I believe that he was doing it to a man, a tranny, sucking that thing dry. I pinned the link up so you guys, as I'm discussing this topic tonight, you can come on up and have this conversation with me if you desire to do that. Here's the thing that I'm going to get into. There's so many elements to this story. You have his wife, who according to her has been knowing that he likes men and he's this kind of way. You have his wife involved in the situation. You have his ex, who he says is the one that's in the video with him, screwing whatever he's doing, sucking on and probably screwing him, because his wife has said in the past that his ex, who was his former security guard, a woman, used to screw him. That's according to his wife. You got her involved. I mean, you got the ex's husband involved. I mean, he didn't involve all kind of people in this situation. I want to know from some of you women, y'all can call it a freak off, whatever you want to call it. I want to know from some of you women, do y'all not have any shame anymore? The women today have no shame anymore, because there's no way that I believe a woman that's a straight woman in her right mind would even be interested in a relationship with a man that she knows wants to get screwed, wants her to screw him, or likes to play with plastic toys or whatever material they made out of toys, and put he wants you to put the toy shape of another man in his mouth and in his behind. That's my question for a lot of the women today. I'm reading y'all comments. That's my question. What has happened to our society and our women, where he's had, and he still has a woman right now. I mean, I'm going to play some of the footage of them going back and forth, him and the wife talking about things of lately, but he's still, to this very day, having women interested in him. What kind of shit is this? He still has women interested in him and wanting probably to screw him or whatever in the hospital bed. Has our society reached an all-time low? Are y'all interested in screwing a man that's in the hospital bed? Huh? Come on now, talk to me. right? Because he still has women. I know women that know, because according to the wife, some woman that comes and visits him all the time, and wife is talking about, I know this woman loves him. This woman loves your husband. Why is he in the hospital? He's in the hospital because he has congestive heart failure and he can't really do much with his legs anymore. Can't do much with his legs. And I want to ask y'all women another question. Why would you, as a woman, stay with a man? Let me ask the women in here. Why would you stay with a man that you say is broke, that you say likes other men, right? You don't, one minute you say you don't really love, the love is not there, I guess. And then the next minute you love him. Why would a woman, because I don't know, y'all do weird shit. Why would you stay with a man that you know don't have no money? He's broke. He don't have no life insurance like that, according to you, according to the wife. Why? It's crazy to me because of his status. Brother Turner, I think you might be on to something. I would never stay with a man who likes men. Yeah. I wouldn't. But see, I'm asking y'all as women because I'm trying to get into the mind. Y'all are answering for y'all individually. I'm asking y'all in terms of when you're thinking about other women, just women in general. If you're just generally speaking, what would the motive be for a woman to stay with a man that she says likes other men and she's disgusted by it? I'm not that desperate or foolish. Okay, I don't want y'all to talk about yourself. I'm asking y'all in terms of majority of women in general. How you gonna be a pastor and you like men? That just don't mix. No, it don't mix. And it don't mix as a woman as many. See, there's so many aspects to the situation. How many women I've talked to, they love to say, men lie, they lie. We don't know what's really going on with them. We don't know their whole history, or, you know, they live double lives, all kind of shit like this. How do you not know? And then they, you know, I've had many women say they found out that the man was into other men and all this shit. How do you not know that? How have you not done any investigation? Especially with the internet. Stuff doesn't disappear, doesn't die. Cell phones, all of this stuff. Well, he was always gone at 6:30 at night and I didn't know where he was going. He wouldn't come back till 10 o'clock at night. Why are you staying with him? Why stay? Why stick around? And then not only sticking around, but you let him screw you. You'll let him screw you. Angela said you have to vet the man, take your time. They think they have no other options. But that's not what they say. A lot of women today say they got plenty of options. They got this, they got that. There's plenty of women today that say stuff like that. Let me try to pick up my live stream on other social media right now. There's plenty of women that say stuff like that. That they got all kind of men in their DMs, you know, trying to knock down their door so that they can marry them or be with them, and these men be lying. You know, I mean, women have told me that these men lie saying that they don't want us and all this other shit. They be all up in our DMs. Okay. Well, how are you desperate then if you got a whole bunch of men in your DMs? Why would they be desperate? If all these women got a whole bunch of men constantly trying to holler at them in their DMs, how are y'all desperate today? Come on, talk to me. How are you desperate today as a woman? Huh? That's what I want to know. How are you desperate today as a woman if you got all these options in your DMs? Can't get anything else to work right now. That's my question. Somebody said they'd be lying. What's going on, brother?
Hello, Brother Guru. How you doing this evening?
I'm doing all right. What you got for me this evening? I'm just gonna bring you right here on this screen so that people can see you and see what we're talking about.
Brother, I just
Are
want
you
to
aware of this story? Are you aware of this story?
I think it
Are you
sounds
aware?
really familiar, but it's a constant. No, I'm not aware of this particular story, but it sounds like a constant story in our society with the preachers and the ministers.
What do you
This is
mean?
nothing new. I mean, this is nothing new. We've seen it throughout our neighborhoods and communities with the preachers and the pastors and the women in the congregation. They seem to adore that position of power, and we have men that abuse it and take advantage of it over and over and over again. And it's just a constant saga that plays in our community. I'm not shocked by it at all. Not I'm not by the least. I'm not shocked by this at all.
Okay, so you think he
And
abused his
and
position
our
of power?
women,
Hold on 1 second, brother. Folks, I need everybody that's watching right now to get my likes up all the way to the top. Get my like count up. Need y'all to get the likes up. Let's go. What's the hold up? Um, you're saying that he abused his position of power?
but he also put himself in that
Okay, hold
position.
hold on a second. Hold on a second, brother, because I wanna stick with me. You're saying he abused his position of power, right?
Yes.
Okay, so my question to you is, if he abused his position of power, because we got to stick with one thing at a time. How is that so when he's always been up front saying that he likes coochie? I've heard this man talk a lot. He said he likes coochie, he likes to screw, he likes to F, he likes a lot of women. He don't just say I like to screw, he said I like to F. I like women. I like
Right.
he uses a P word.
Yeah.
And he's very vulgar with how. So how are you? That's my question. How are you abusing a position of power if you're saying it up to everybody up front? That's just my question.
You make a very good point. I guess that's what where the women are accepting nowadays. I guess now, instead of hiding it, I guess now they can just come out and say, "Hey, this is how nasty I am. If you with it, we can get down. If you're not, skedaddle." And I guess
That's what I was. That's what I was just talking, brother. That's what I was just talking about. I said that yes, of course, he takes a lot of responsibility and fault for this situation. What the hell are you doing? But at the same time, look at what the women are allowing him to do. You know that this man
you're right.
is into
You're
other
right.
men or into trans or whatever, but you still choose to marry him. You still choose to be in a relationship with him. At one point, it was two women fighting over him, the current wife and then his ex, who was his security guard. This is the shit I'm talking about. And it happens too
Right.
often, especially in our community, the black community. And these women, they will get on my show. I've talked to thousands of them. They will come on my show and lie. And they will say, I didn't know, Guru. I had no idea he was living a double life and all kind of shit like this.
You're right. You're right. You're right.
They seem to
And
think that I'm going to believe that they just met some wonderful man who is just the perfect man in the world, who had no drama, nothing going on with himself. He had no children. He had, a wonderful house, great income, a great job. He had all that shit, right? They seem to think that I'm going to believe that that's what he had. But then what really was going on, they had no idea, was the man he was a pervert. He was screwing a whole bunch of women. Uh, Folks, I don't know what happened with his connection. His connection went out. Let me try to bring him back. Can you hear me? Brother, you got a bad connection. Okay, so I can't talk to you right now. You got a bad connection. Folks, y'all got to have a decent connection when you come up and speak with me. You got to have a decent connection. Otherwise, it's not going to work. The stream is not going to work. Okay? They love it. There's someone for everyone. There's a lot of gay that be messing with these pastors too. Yeah. And no longer are the days, especially in the black community, where they can say, oh, you got all these GAY Catholic priests and all this shit like this in the Catholic Church. Can no longer say that. Let me ask y'all this question real quick. What do you call it? Is a man GAY? This, according to, you know, this pastor, let's just say he likes trannies. Do y'all consider that GAY? Where do y'all put that? What classification is that? Is the man GAY if he likes trannies? Come on, talk to me. Is a man GAY if he likes trannies? Shout out to Through the Fire. Brother said, a black man's debaucherous behavior is always supported and blessed by BWs. Look at the 90s drug. Yeah. Unfortunately. Women in the community love debaucherous behavior. They love the dirt, the same man that they end up exposing. And they love to use that tag on me. Guru, you must be GAY. You must like men. They love to say that shit about me. Well, at the same time, these are the ones that they're in three-way relationships with. These are the ones that they're screwing. Come on, talk to me. Where y'all at? Talk to me. Brother, I talk to you every one of my live streams. What you got for me?
Okay, I like the topics that you're saying. Like, it's when I'm listening to, because I talk to a lot of people who have the same sentiment as y'all on how the BWs date, like the Pookies and the thugs and stuff like that, right? And I just realized that it seemed like y'all got jealousy because the women I met not choosing y'all and not fighting over y'all like they do the thugs and the Pookies.
Who has jealousy? Who has jealousy?
I think guys like you and a lot of other people that's on the good side of the fence, y'all places y'all expectations on what women should want from a man, and y'all think that y'all better than the Pookies and Ray Rays. Who black women? Why they screwing us? Thugs don't care if they screwing y'all nerves, but y'all have this big concern on why black women decided to mess with thugs. And I just think that y'all going after the black women that's not y'all type. Y'all looking over
brother.
The nerds.
Hold on, brother. I can tell you right now, I've never had, men like myself, never had problems with getting any women, whether they was nerdy kind of women, street hood kind of women, and you don't know what the hell you talking about. You can go look at all of my clips. Hold on, don't say nothing. You can go look at all of my clips, even on my Instagram. Just listen. You can see how many women that have come on my show and tried to flirt with me from all different kind of backgrounds in life. You don't know what the hell you talking about.
See,
why would I be jealous? Why would I be jealous of a dude like you? Don't even make sense.
They looking at you because they think because you got a big channel. I mean, clout sells, right? They when they see your clout and they see money, of course they're gonna go.
Brother, I've had this was happening when I didn't have many followers at all. You don't know what you're talking about. That's why I said I leave all of my videos on my Instagram so you can see my progression when I went from having really nothing, right, until building up to what this looks like now. You can go and see it. There were still women coming on there.
So why do all these women, according to you said these women put a tag on you and call you gay? They ain't never called me that, ever. That means they don't respect
okay, so first of all, the women that do that are normally BWs. It's not all women. Yes, it's not Caucasian women, it's not Asian women, it's not Hispanic women. It's normally BWs who say shit like that. And they say that for a reason. And you can go through my comment section on majority of my videos and you can see A lot of the men saying the same thing. They say they call us that all the time, Guru. I'm used to that. They call me that. They call us that. That's just something that BWs do. That's that they like to use that. They like to throw that out to just try to shame or insult somebody. That's not doing nothing to me. Because I can tell you right now, I can comfortably put, hold on. I can comfortably put this statement out. I can tell you right now, I don't have to worry about no tape ever popping up about me and no man or any type of weird situation. If there's a tape that ever pop up to me, you're gonna see a whole lot of coochie. So I can tell you right now, I can guarantee I don't have no worries on that.
Well, they probably don't. Me personally, I don't think you gay for real, but I think what they don't see in you is the masculinity of a lot of guys, of your personality. Yeah, you might not be gay, but they probably don't. You don't absorb the masculinity like the gangsters and the thugs do.
Well, they just say that because that's what a lot of them is used to that in their communities, and they get attracted to shit like that. But it has nothing to do with my masculine. They're still attracted to me. It doesn't matter if you can try to come on here and say, oh, they don't appreciate it. Yes, they do. They're still attracted to it. You don't know what you're talking about, brother. But you coming up here, this has nothing to do. What does that have to do with the topic?
I was just going over because you were saying that you asked us to come and talk to you about why black women choosing these type of dudes, and I wanted to talk on the pastor, but you have
okay. Well, okay. Hold on a second, because this pastor describes himself and considers himself much more of a gangster and a thug than he does a square or a lame or dude. He don't consider himself that, so you don't know what you're talking about with that either.
Well, he don't put himself out like to be this innocent, perfect type of guy, like everything going by the book.
No, he don't.
All these rules of how people should live their lives, and that's what you.
Oh, yes, he does. Yes, he does, brother. You don't know brother. Get up off of here. You don't know what you're talking about. Get up off of here. This dude has no idea what he's talking about. This man, Thaddeus Matthews, has for years come out, gone hard against the GAY community. Super hard. Gone hard against single mothers. Gone hard against women that just out here screwing reckless and raw. Making babies out of wedlock. Not being in church. Not having any morals or standards. He's gone hard on all that shit. This man don't know what he's talking about. Oh, maybe because he not like you and talking like he got this life. You don't know what you're talking about, man. Just running your mouth. You gotta, if you come up here, you at least know what you're talking about. Let me play this footage here. You can't come up here and talk to me and you don't know what you're talking about. Let me play this footage so that y'all can see this footage. I want you to hear, because I got some questions for the women again. I got some questions for the women. This is a man, before this right here was before he was married to the current woman he's with, because I'm still having questions about how do you marry a man talk like this, he acts like this. He's talking right now to a tranny. This is a tranny that he was excited to go on this tranny show. Listen to how he speaks with this tranny.
Okay, the first word I want to say to you, Pastor, is Cavassier.
Drunk.
What is it?
Drunk.
Is that what you are now?
No.
Okay. The fourth word I want to say is big dick.
Me.
Me too.
This is my question tonight, folks. At this time that he was on this show talking to this tranny like this, he having two women fight over him. And one of them ended up marrying him and the other one wanted to marry him, I guess. How? How does this happen? I need some of y'all women in the comment section to talk to me and tell me, how does shit like this happen? How? What? And y'all can't act like y'all don't do any investigation on these men. Let's examine two situations. Okay, he's a public figure. He's a public figure, right? You're going to know a lot of information because you can easily go look him up and look up the videos and stuff about him and see what he's about as a public figure. So there's no excuse to not know what he got going on and what kind of man he is as a public figure. You're even going to hear rumors where other women are saying, girl, I went and talked to him. So-and-so seen him with other men. So-and-so seen him flirting with a tranny. So-and-so seen him, lusting over a tranny's titties and a tranny's pee-pee. Even if you didn't know, but there's no way you didn't know. Okay, let's examine if he's a private man. Well, Guru, I didn't know shit about him. I don't know nothing that's going on with him or his life. He's very private. He don't tell me nothing. Okay, is that attractive to you? Do you want to give him cooter cat? Well, yeah, because he talked real dirty to me. Who's the real perverted one? Who's the real nasty one? Come on, talk to me. Who is the real nasty one if that's what it is, if that's what it's about? The woman came out. I'm going to play for you guys here in just 1 second what the woman said, because she actually came out and she spoke. His ex, who's also his former security guard. I want to see what y'all have to say about this. I want you to listen carefully to what she said. And you decide, you tell me if you think this was her. Just listen in. Let me refresh it. I want y'all to listen to this. This is crazy.
Good morning, all.
Let me find a way to fast forward this because she's speaking too slow right here. I need a way to fast forward this joker. She talking way too slow. And I want to fast forward. Hold on 1 second, folks. Let me bring up this other one. I'm going to fast forward it so you guys can hear. Here we go right here. Let me bring this one up.
Contacting me. I appreciate everybody trying to talk up for me and speak up for me or what have you. But please be advised. There are no guarantees that was me on that video. I'm not going to say one way or another. I'm not here to bash anyone or come for anyone. I had 2 of my sisters in the ministry have already posted this morning, don't do it. Vengeance is mine, said the Lord. So I'm going to let the Lord handle it. That I am. I'm going to let the Lord handle it. But there are people who were not apologized to. First and foremost, my husband didn't get an apology. He doesn't deserve this. He does not deserve this. Not saying that it was, but if it was me, and my whole name was given, if it was me on there, that was over 7, 8 years ago. That is nothing that has to do with me now. That is nothing that has to do with what I have going on now. That is their problem. I have nothing to do with it. I wish them the best. I hate that it's come to this. I hate that it's going viral. I hate that he's having to be seen in a light. But that has nothing to do with me. I just want to know why me. I don't mess with nobody. Been loyal beyond the fact. I don't like for folks coming for me. This ain't the first time. It started back with that Tawana Murphy mess. I let that ride. I should have went on then and kicked her tail. But no, I'm trying to be the better person. Trying to do good things. Good morning. Trying to do good things. Trying to be the better person. So I reached out to a friend we had in common and asked him to talk to Tawana before it went the wrong way. Just because I'm a church girl don't mean I don't know how to get down. Peter was in church too. Peter walked with Jesus. So don't let it get twisted at all. It doesn't matter. It doesn't know. We don't know for sure. I didn't even watch the video, so I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't care. The fact that there was an apology that went out and everybody was not apologized to, just like he apologized to his wife and his kids and grandkids. I have a husband, a grandmother, and that's disrespectful that you didn't even think about her. But if she was in your face, you'd be thinking of her. I have a husband. I'm sorry that things didn't go well for you guys, but we happy over here. So I'm going to say it plain and for show so everybody know. Leave me the fuck alone. I don't mess with nobody, and I'm tired of y'all messing with me. Every fucking time y'all have a problem, my name come up in y'all shit. You married that woman. That woman married you. I am not in y'all marriage. Don't have me in y'all other shit. I don't want to be no parts. I do not want to be a part of y'all relationship. So like you apologized to your wife and your children and your grandchildren and your fans, you need to apologize to mine too. You need to apologize to my husband, my grandmama, my children, my grandchildren.
Right. If y'all notice, she just she started off by saying she was a church woman, but now she's not. What's going on, folks? Y'all come on, talk to me.
We going on over here. We doing our own thing. I don't understand. You can't make me understand how the hell this goes like this. I didn't watch the video. I don't want to watch the video. I don't care about the video. I've moved on. You know, I understand you're the public figure and your wife wants to be known for everything that's going on with her, with y'all and all that. I don't care about this. Now I gotta give them kids, I gotta give them the energy because when I'm sitting down doing nothing, they keep coming for me. They keep coming for me. So I got to get this off of me so I can go on about my business. I don't know the video. I don't care about the video. I don't care about none of that.
Okay, folks, I have a question for y'all. Do y'all really think that a woman, I want to really know from y'all, do y'all think that a woman that has all kind of people messaging her saying that, hey, they got a SEX tape of you, apparently you and this cussing pastor, and he's doing all this stuff for you, your ex. Do y'all think a woman in this day and time is not going to want to watch it and know and say, what? Do y'all really think that she's not going to want to know what tape it is? That's my question for y'all. Do y'all think that she wouldn't want to know what tape it is? Look how this woman look. These are the kind of women, y'all doing freaky, nasty shit, scandalous shit in the church. Come on, talk to me. Look at how this woman looks. She will want to know. Smell the Rose said, I would want to know. That's my question. Would a woman in this day and time want to know? That's what I want to know. Would a woman in this day and time really want to know? Because I don't know. That's why I'm asking y'all to help me.
None of that. So now I don't want nobody reaching out to me talking about come on their show. I don't care about none of that. That ain't what I'm about. All I wanted to know is why was not everybody that was affected by the video apologized to? And again, you owe my husband an apology. That's who you call my name. It's not Mel.
Hold on a minute. Do y'all hear this shit? She's more concerned about the fact that her name was mentioned and the fact that he didn't apologize to the husband. She's more worried about that than actually the scandalous shit that she is apparently doing with him on the video. Are y'all hearing this? She's more concerned about that. Why? Is this a sign of guilt? Y'all tell me. Is this a sign of guilt? Can y'all please enlighten me? Is this right here a sign of guilt? That's what I want to know. Y'all let me know in the comments. Is this a sign of guilt? How would a woman really act if she was innocent? How would a woman really be acting right now? I know I got a lot of women in here. How would a woman, if this wasn't you doing this scandalous stuff on video with a cussing pastor, how would a woman really be acting? Y'all are saying, the women are all saying yes. Yeah, it's a sign of guilt. Remorseful and ashamed. Thank you. Where's the shame at? She's more concerned about the apology to her husband. You didn't apologize to my husband and then you mentioned my name. Somebody said I'd be snotty nose crying. For those of you who don't know, she was seen in a video. Allegedly, she says she hasn't seen the video to confirm it. I'm going to play y'all what she said one more time in a little bit. I'm going to play y'all what she said in the beginning one more time. She said she don't want to watch the video. She ain't seen it. But she said if it is her, she talked about how it happened years ago. First she said 7-8 years ago. Then she changed it. She ain't got no shame. Look at this face. She don't have no shame. Look at this face. She was there. Why would she need to watch? Exactly. You would have to know. I mean, unless you didn't record it 50,000 tapes of y'all doing freaky stuff, you would know which tape it was or which recording it was. Come on now. Let's keep watching.
And I know it's because of where she works and everything, but I have a public job too. I have public things going on. I'm out in the community. I got a nonprofit. I write children's books. I got stuff going on. Very positive stuff. That what y'all got going on is affecting what I do.
Okay, the audio starts to get bad here. I don't know where she's at. She says she's at work. But I'm going to play for y'all one more time. Listen to what she said.
I would not ever disrespect my husband like that. But I do need to bring some closure to this. I appreciate everybody reaching out to me, contacting me. I appreciate everybody trying to talk up for me and speak up for me or what have you. But please, please be advised. There are no guarantees that was me on that video. I'm not going to say one way or another. I'm not here to bash anyone.
Okay, there were no guarantees that that was me on that video. That's what she said. There are no guarantees that that was me on that video. She said, this is the ex. She said there was no guarantees that that was me. What kind of language is this? What kind of language? Do y'all think she... Let me ask y'all. Do y'all think she watched the video? Do y'all think she wanted to watch the video again or no? Would a woman in this day and time want to watch the video? Do y'all think she watched the video? She want to see herself, what she was doing, everybody. And she goes on to talk about how she went to work and everybody's looking at her real funny when she's going to work because they didn't all seen the video. Is she in her 70s? No, she's not 70. Not that I'm aware of. I think this woman is, I don't know. I think she's in her 50s, maybe 60. I don't know. I have no idea how old she is. Somebody said the cussing pastor keeps them glasses on while he's cussing people and sucking that D. He keep them glasses on. He cuss with them glasses. That was a good one. And he's sucking that thing. Where y'all at tonight? Come on, talk to me. Shout out to, I know I had a couple people that sent a super chat. Shout out to Brother Keith. He said she's an old Keisha. What more can you say but shame? Yeah. Yeah, she is one of them old rat. Now, I'm going to tell you what kind of a sick, you got a three-way sick thing going on here. You got a man who's a so-called cussing pastor who likes to do weird, freaky stuff with trannies, allegedly. According to his wife, mess with men. But he's messing with two women, too, at the same time. Is it wise, brother, have a question for me. Is it wise to pursue a relationship while not financially stable as a male? No, it's not wise. No, that's a very bad idea. Do not pursue a relation. Why would you want to get into a relationship, pursue a relationship, and you don't got no money? Why are you even, you shouldn't even be thinking about in a relationship. You got to sit on the sidelines until you get your money up. When you get your money up, then you can come back and pursue a relationship. You got to get your money up first. Somebody said she's been doing this for decades. Yeah, I believe so too. I believe she was doing this for a long time. She's been like this. What kind of a society do we live in today, folks, where you literally have this is some of the nastiest stuff that you could think of, to be caught on camera, to be recorded. You screwing and doing all kind of weird acts that two men would do with each other. You doing that on another woman, and you supposed to be a pastor? And the women are okay with this? We the people knew he was in the closet when he disrespected that stud on his platform years ago, so I'm not surprised. Well, let me ask you this question, and y'all can come up and join. I don't have no problem. I have the links up. Y'all can hit the request, but let me ask this question in. If everybody knew he was in the closet, especially women, why would there be women still fighting over him to want to screw him? That goes to show, just as much as they talk that shit and try to say, men like myself, oh, Guru, you must be G-A-Y, you must be G. What does that say about women of today? And these are not no new age, because they get on my page and say that shit too. Oh, that's just the new age women. That's just these young women. No, no, no. These are older women who want to fool with this type of man. The cussing pastor was deep-throating that purple D. Nasty work. I don't know what it was, because I can tell you what, because people have come on my page and try to say it was a toy, but then I've seen some of these guys a part of the rainbow community, and they was looking at the video real good, and they were saying, no, he's sucking on a man. So I don't know which one he's sucking on, but whatever he's sucking on, he was sucking it like probably better than majority of women. A lot of these women are okay with it. Within the closet men, they have issues. Wow. Nasty and weird. Is that where we're at today? What do y'all have to say about this? Is that where we're at? It's already bad enough that we got dudes who want to do this shit, right? And have this type of lifestyle. But the fact that we got women that like it too, that are okay with it. She said, let me tell y'all something real quick. I heard her on a video. She was cussing him out, and she said basically that, oh, he's mad because he don't want, or she don't want to F him or screw him in his behind, like this woman right here was doing. According to the wife, like this woman right here was doing. And she just got on and told you she was a church lady. Shout out to Brother Keith for the super chat. He said, ladies that are looking from them clouds and not hitting the like button is diabolical work. Why not hit the like button, weirdos? We know you're in here. Yeah, appreciate you, brother. Yeah, they want to watch, and we know how that works. We got haters in here that watch me too. Appreciate you though, brother. Thank you so much for the super chat. But yeah, this woman right here, I wish somebody would go and invite him. I know I got some of his people because they was on my page earlier. I wish y'all would go. If y'all rock with him or rock with his wife, I wish y'all would have one of them come up on my show, especially the wife, because I got some questions for her. I want to know what would possess you as a woman, not only to marry in a fight over a man like this, but then stay for all these years still having divorce. Then she put all his business out saying that he been screwing other men, that he likes men, that he's about that kind of a lifestyle, that alternative lifestyle. She didn't already put that all out in the atmosphere, that he's GAY. Basically, she didn't put that out. She put that on him. She branded him with that. He's GAY, according to her. Why are you still with him? Why would you still be married to a man that you say is that likes these type of activities? Come on, talk to me. Where y'all at tonight? Come on, talk to me. Why are you still with a man that do shit like that? Got some stuff going on in the dark, but it ain't even really in the dark because you know about it. It's not in the dark because you know about it. I can't even really say he's playing in the dark. You know what he's doing. She thought she would save him because she low-key like it. Exactly. My point is that, thank you, Domino, for saying that. Thank you. Low-key? No, it ain't even no low-key at this point. She really like it. It ain't even low key. Somebody said she loved. Let me play you. Just wait till you hear how she was talking. Oh, I got audio on her. The last thing, see, and she ain't come out and addressed this. I want to know from y'all too in the chat room. This woman has been going and making content, going live often to address him while he's in the hospital, while he's in rehab. She's been going back and forth addressing him. But since this scandal has come out, since this video has come out, she haven't gone live yet. Why do y'all think that is? Why do y'all think she hasn't come up to address him? Why do y'all think she haven't gone live to address him? Talk to me. She has low self-esteem. Why do y'all think she hasn't addressed him? That's my question. Because she addresses everything else, but she hasn't addressed this situation yet. I want y'all to take a listen to what she says.
Okay.
All right. Let's see if we can hear this audio.
Y'all, if y'all ask respectful questions, I might answer them today. So listen. So no, am I divorced? I am not. Why am I not divorced? I'm not divorced because I was asked to pause it. Number one, to look out for him. To look out for him health-wise. Stress-wise, he couldn't take it. You know what I'm saying? So once again, I put my needs, wants, desires, and feelings to the side to make sure that he would be okay. So that's why I'm not divorced, okay? Didn't say the papers weren't drawn up.
but that's why I'm not divorced. Okay, so I'm gonna put that over there.
Okay, did y'all hear why she said she's not divorced? She put her needs and everything aside to focus on his health. But that's a great question, DA, because I got some questions for her. She says it's not about the insurance money. She says that he don't got no insurance money. She says he don't got no money, period. She says he's broke. He's broke. You didn't expose him. You put all his business out. This is what I want to know from, we already know about him. We know he likes wangamathang, as he called it. He liked dangalang. He liked to be screwed, according to her, in his behind. Right? We know that about him. So let's also examine, because everybody looks bad in this situation. The ex that I just showed y'all, ugly woman. This woman right here, his current wife, this is his current wife. All of them look bad. All right, take a look. Take a listen.
All right. Okay, so listen. If you follow his page, you know that of course he is a semi open book, right? And he posts the posts that he makes are based off of emotions at that particular time, right?
So she came up and posted this and did this video before, what, maybe a day or two? I think like 2 days before this video came out with him doing whatever he's doing on camera with whoever, either his ex or another man. She made this. I want you to hear what she says. Listen to this.
All right, violation. Johnson Shade. She said, we going in. Why do you keep talking about a man you don't care for? I never said that I didn't care about him. I never told anybody that I didn't love my husband. So let's just go ahead and get that straight right out the top, okay? I do not have to be with him to care about him and to love him. I'm sure there's a lot of people on this live right now that probably you're not with the individual, but you still love them. You don't want to see anything happen to them in spite of how they may treat you, right? So I'm not cold-hearted, but I never once said and told anybody that I didn't care about them.
Okay, let me ask y'all this. Based off y'all looking at this woman, seeing how she talks, viewing her, does she look like she desperate? Is that the problem? Does she give the desperate look? Is she giving off desperate vibes? Because I'm telling you right now, this woman can cuss and she talks a lot of shit. Does she look like, is she giving off desperate? She can't get a man. Somebody said she's a walking contradiction. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Because why are you with a man, still married to a man, you know, that clearly looks like this? You still with a man, married, and he looks like this. He's in the hospital on his deathbed. Well, I don't know if he's on his deathbed. I shouldn't say that. I'll retract that. But he has congestive heart failure and he can't really move his legs much. Having a lot of breathing problems. Let's look at her again. Let's look at her again. Let's look at her again. You see how he looks. Now, she's not desperate and she can easily get it, because a lot of these women, they say they're not desperate and they can easily get a man. You think she poisoned him? Okay. Somebody said she's the one that leaked the video. Do y'all think she leaked the video? What would she have to gain from leaking the video? Because that is a possibility, but I want to know, what would she have to gain? She says he don't have insurance money, right? She say he's broke. What does she have to gain if she leaks the video? Unless she leaked it to somebody that has some money and they paid her. That's the only thing that I can think of. Somebody say, hey, I'll give you some thousands or whatever. find one of them videos of him in the phone and leak it. Do y'all think that's what happened? No, he says that I can play with you what he said. I'm gonna play what he said. Matter of fact, let me do that now. Let me play what he said. Shout out to Martina. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thank y'all for y'all continued support, folks. The only way I'm able to keep this platform going is when you guys support the content. Right now, I need y'all to get the likes up and share this stream. I'm showing you guys all of this content right now over on the YouTube channel if you want to see these videos. Otherwise, you got to just listen to the audio. But I'm going to play for you. Actually, yeah, we'll come back to her. She says she love her husband. Y'all heard her. We'll come back to her. Let's play what he said about this situation. He going to address it all.
To you. Let me deal with the obvious elephant in the room. The video that is going super viral of me and Dale about 4-5 years ago. Now, be careful. I did not say Mel. I said Dale. Now, the thing that I need to say to you, that yes, at one of them freaky moments, what you see is what you get. So I want you to please understand that it is not Melanie, but definitely. Okay. Now, first of all, it's true. It was one of them freaky sessions that we were known to do. I want to ask...
Folks, this is hilarious. This is hilarious. It's true. It was one of them freaky sections that we were known to do. Shout out to Keith. Brother said, I'd like to know why she looked like Officer Murphy from RoboCop without the helmet. All jokes aside, this woman is acting like a teenager at her age. It's also diabolical work. I'm serious, people. Shout out to the brother. Appreciate you for the super chat. Shout out to Don Jeter and Raquel. Thank you so much for the Cash App. He said, Don Jeter said, can we get an explosion? I don't know what the other one is. We'll go now. Oh, talk to me. Let's go. Yeah, we get an explosion. Shout out to Don Jeter. Come on, talk to me. Let's go. Where y'all at tonight, folks? Appreciate y'all for supporting the show. Can I show the picture again? Yes, come on over to the YouTube channel and you can see all of the images, the video, the pictures, everything. If you want to see it. Otherwise, you're just going to have to hear the audio. But thank y'all for the support. Let's go, folks. Let's get the like count up. Hit the like button. Exit the chat real quick. And that's all you got to do. Hit the like button. It takes 1 second. I can't believe this. First of all, it's true. My God, let's keep watching.
My wife, my daughters, my grandchildren, and everybody else that care for me to not charge it to my heart, charge it to my damn head. I am not going to try to deny it. The video speaks for itself. It is what it is at this point. It will be exploited.
But here's the thing. I see y'all in the comments. Some of y'all saying y'all feel bad for him. Some of y'all saying this, but here's the thing. This man have cussed out everybody, called everybody, especially women. He talks real bad about they think I'm talking bad about women. He calls them all kind of bees and hoes and all kind of names. All kind of names. And yeah, if he's trying to repent and change and do better, that's between him and God. But that ain't stopping none of this shit that's coming out. You still got to do. I don't care. You can say, well, let's not talk about it. Let's not deal with it. I'm gonna be a better man. No. This shit's still going to come out. And there's probably more that's going to come out. You can try to ask for forgiveness and want to do better, want to be better. But that don't mean that all of your past deeds, your lies, your scandals, the dirty stuff you were doing behind closed doors or out in the open, that don't mean it's not going to come out. Stacy said she don't feel bad for him. He's not going to change. Ooh, let's keep watching. He's in pain, man. Probably about to have he already having issues, a lot of issues. But here's the thing. While he was doing it and it was feeling real good and he was cussing everybody else about it, this man denied for years that he didn't like pee-pee. I don't know how a man can deny he don't like pee-pee, but yet there's video of him where he's sucking it dry. Come on, talk to me. How can a man say he don't like pee-pee of another man, but he's sucking one dry? Huh? Can y'all tell me that? Can y'all explain that to me? Can somebody please explain that to me? Please. He did a lesbian girl real bad during an interview. Yeah, that's what I heard. But I heard that was many years ago. I don't know. I don't remember it. Maybe I saw it a long time ago. I don't know. Because I've seen clips of him here and there for years. Now all this shit is coming out. All right, let's keep looking.
I'm a national personality. So not only will the national talk show hosts, but the locals will come at me. But again, I want to speak out. I want to speak on it because I speak on everybody else's bullshit. So I want to speak on this complaint. I knew nothing about it until it started showing up on Facebook and y'all started sending it to me. Again, it is what it is. And I'm asking for my wife's forgiveness, my daughter's forgiveness, my grandchildren forgiveness. But shit, I fucked up.
How many of y'all feel bad for this man? How many of y'all feel bad for him after seeing him? Are y'all just saying that because y'all feel bad because he's in the hospital? How many of y'all really feel bad for this man? Folks on the IG, the stream will end soon. You'll have to come over if you want to keep watching. You have to come watch it on the YouTube channel. How many feel bad for this man who leaked the video? Good question. It's all up for speculation. We don't know. His wife ain't talking. The woman I showed y'all, his wife, we're going to get back to her. She's not talking. Remember when she said she loved her husband? Remember she said that? Said she loved her husband. You feel real bad. So there's only one person in here that feel bad for him, really? Shout out to Brother Keith. He said, I don't feel bad for him. Absolutely not. Don't feel bad for hypocrites. So no, yeah. It's really pathetic, folks, that, you know, you're in the hospital now and now you have to deal with this. You can't even focus on getting your health right. Because the shit that you've done in your past is now coming out. The stress. Then on top of that, you got your wife still talking all of this shit about you. I want you to listen. Y'all to listen to his wife put this video out not long ago. So I want y'all to listen to what his wife is saying. Here, we're going to go back to this video. Take a listen.
Over medicated. But you didn't tell these folks, well, Melanie, to try to call and talk to the social worker, but because I told them folks I'm in my right mind and don't nobody control nothing that happens with me, them folks feel like they ain't got to talk to me. But yeah, when you get scared and feel like something is wrong, you blow my phone up. You be blowing up my damn phone. But my hands are tied. Because 1 minute you want to say that you in your right mind and you can handle your business and they don't need to let me run nothing. But then the next minute you want to blow me up. Tell the folks how you called me one night at 4 o'clock in the morning. 4 o'clock in the morning, talking about you were sick and you couldn't breathe and you had been trying to get somebody to come to your room for forever and they wouldn't come. Tell the folks how I had to call up there 4 o'clock in the morning to find somebody and get them to send a nurse to your room. But you don't tell them folks that all you just say is Melanie don't come up here. I ain't seen Mel. Dominique ain't been up here at all. You a lie. That girl physically went with me to view that facility. We spoke to all of the doctors. We spoke to the physical therapy staff to determine whether or not they had the staff capable of dealing with you. Because you are an idiot. You are an idiot.
She said earlier, y'all heard her, she said, I love my husband. Right? This is the same interview, or this is the same night, the same talk. This is the same day.
And it was going to take some strong folks to be able to deal with you. Because, even with you being in that bed, not walking at the moment, there are still people, for whatever reason, they still fear you. They still fear you. So we had to make sure that they had people that weren't going to be mad at you or, you get to cussing and acting a fool. They weren't going to shy away. But that girl was there. She went with me. So I'm not going to let you tell that lie like that girl hasn't been up there. I'm also not going to let you tell that lie like she ain't been up there recently. Because she just brought your butt a darn double cheeseburger from Sonic and a big old, I want to say strawberry milkshake that I told her he don't even got no business having it.
Who gets online? I don't care if your husband is sick and out of his mind and he's going live and just saying ridiculous stuff. Who gets online and talking about she love her husband, but you talking all this shit? Come on, talk to me. Talk to me. Who does this? What the hell is going on? I told y'all folks, there's so many elements to this story. You got a man that she says, this woman right here says he likes men. He likes trans. He's gay. He likes to get it from the back. All of this stuff. She didn't put it out there. Man is in the hospital, sick, having a hard time living, congestive heart failure, and she's still just putting this shit out.
But she didn't know that till she got there. So stop hollering about that girl ain't been up there because you know you lying. Stop it. Cut it out. Now, I haven't been up there recently, and like I said, I ain't coming up there on no expired tags. I get where I need to go, and that is what it is. If I want to buy me a car, I could. I don't want no car.
Okay, I want y'all to pay attention to this. This is crazy to me, folks. She's driving apparently his car, I guess. The tags are expired, and she says he don't want to pay the money to get the new tags on there. So she's not going to come to the hospital. She's not going to come see him at the hospital, but she's going to drive the car around and get where she need to go. But she not going to drive to the hospital. But she love him. Don't forget, she said she love him. She says she love him. Woo! You know, this is one of those moments like Kevin said, you can't make this shit up. You cannot make it up. Pastor's wife live getting drunk. Talking that ish about her husband, zero class. Yeah. Yeah, that's facts.
I don't want no car note. So because you know, y'all, ooh, she ain't even got no car. Chad back. Don't need none, but I'm just saying. Right? All right, next elephant in the room, those of you that are running up there, every single time you go up there with boxes and bags of chips and 6 and 12 packs of lemonade and drinks and taking them Popeyes chicken and Church's chicken and what else did I see? Lemon Oreos and...
Thor said he was sucking on that thing like he's done it before. Yes, he was. And I didn't listen. It was blocked out. I couldn't see it, but I heard enough of the few seconds into it. I said, let me get off this thing. I said, I done heard everything I need to hear. I saw his little head peeking through with his little glasses on, or big old glasses on. And yes, he was. He's making sounds that women don't even make. Sucking on that thing. Yes, he was. She's still yet to come out to address it. For those of you who don't know, this is from several days before the leak happened.
Nutty Butters, you ain't doing nothing but killing him. He ain't got no business with that stuff whatsoever. He ain't got no business with it. And anytime I go up there and pull it out of there, or Crystal go up there and she empties it out, takes it out, we go back, you to put more stuff. Stop taking that stuff up there. Stop. He ain't got no business with it. He's not going to tell y'all that. I saw in one of the comments, somebody said every time I see him, he got a big old jug of everything except water. You're absolutely correct. And he ain't got no business with that either. He is on a liquid restriction due to his chronic heart condition, but he won't listen. Every time you see me chugging down some type of liquid and he don't listen, I ain't going back and forth with you. I went up, the last time I went up there, you cut up, got small with me, cussed, and I said, I ain't got to take this. Well, then don't. I put up them deuces. Deuces, peace out, I'm out. And I ain't been back since. Because what you not going to do is think that you can talk to me any kind of way, and I'm going to keep on running up there. I ain't doing it.
The crazy thing about this is, after all this happened, right, with even her releasing information about him liking other men and all this shit, what kind of man, and about her cheating on her last husband or whatever, stepping out, whatever she was doing, she ended up messing with another man who was apparently the enemy of her husband. She's somehow involved with another man, maybe still to this day, who's the enemy of her husband. That's why I said it's all kind of shit in this situation. You involved with a man that's the enemy of your husband? What? What has happened? Yes, this shit has got to an all-time low. Folks, if you're watching over on the Instagram channel, you're going to have to come over to the YouTube channel. The stream is ending right now, and I'm not putting it back up. So come over to the YouTube channel to continue watching this stream. Just type my name, Black Guru, in YouTube, and you'll be able to find me. Folks, I need everybody watching on the YouTube channel to get my likes up. Where are we at right now? Oh, we way low. Where y'all at? Let's go. Hit the like button. Exit the chat real quick and hit the like button. Get the like count up. That's all I ask y'all to do for right now. Thank you in advance. Folks, if you are not aware, of course, the Black Guru has you covered for your taxes this year. Go ahead and get your taxes done professionally and head over to the Tax Oasis. I have a deal exclusive, just like I have that deal with Temu, where I'm able to get y'all free products. I have a deal with the Tax Oasis where I can get you 20% off your tax return this year. Give them a call. Screenshot this. Whatever you need to do real quick, just screenshot it so that you can get your money off. You can get your 20% off and get your taxes done the right way professionally this year. The Tax Oasis, you can reach them at their website, taxoasis.com, or call them at 954-832-7518. 954-832-7518. Any state in the United States, they will handle your taxes, business, personal, whatever you have. Take care of it. All right, it looks like, unfortunately, we started the stream off bad because everything, it looks like, reset when I had to reset my streaming because YouTube went out, and now I'm dealing with these problems that we started off with the audio. Hopefully it's good enough. I got it as good as I can get it right now for the stream tonight, and then I'll fix it, and I promise it will be better when we go live tomorrow, hopefully, God willing. Yes Speak. We can't hear you. Something must be wrong with your microphone if you're trying to talk. If you're requesting to come up right here and clicked on this link on the YouTube channel, you have to make sure that you approve your audio because I can't hear you. So for now, you got to go. If you're requesting to come up and talk to me about the situation, you got to make sure that you hit the microphone. You got to hit the microphone so that I can hear you. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to hear you. If that makes sense. Ooh. Try again and I'll try to approve you. Try again and I'll try to approve you. All right. Let's get back to him. We're not done. Let's get back to him. Here he is.
That's all I can say. I fucked up. I believe because in my phone, there's over 8,000 pictures and videos. That someone went into my Google account and I own about 8, 9, 10 laptops. Many of them do not have passwords on them. And hell, they was able to hack from one phone that does have.
Okay, let me ask y'all this question. Do y'all believe he was hacked? Do y'all believe he was hacked, or do you believe the wife released? Let me see if I can do a poll. Do y'all believe he was hacked? I did a poll right now. I want to know, do y'all believe he was hacked? Yes or no? Or do y'all believe that the wife or somebody got a hold of his phone and leaked the information? Come on, talk to me. Talk to me. Where y'all at tonight? Shout out to Brother Keith. Let's go, folks. Let's get the like count up. Shout out to Brother Keith again. He been hitting us off all night. He said, seems like an old Pookie telling his story bedside. Yeah. Well, that's exactly the vibes that I get. And he actually describes himself as kind of like a thug or a pimp or whatever you want to call it. Likes to mess with a lot of women, play with a lot of women. Now we know he was playing with a whole lot more than women. So I don't care what kind of a man that you say you are. You can talk about all the women and cooter cats you like in the world. If you know how to suck a wangama thing way better than a woman, I don't want to hear none of that shit. Talk to me. If you know how to do it better than a woman, I don't want to hear that.
Passwords to go into the other. I will be deleting tonight every picture and video of this nature out of my phone.
You know, and that's the funny shit right there to me. He says that he's going to now go and delete everything out of his phone. He's going to go back and delete it now. Why now? We know that you had it saved in there because you wanted to go back and relive those memories. We know why people save that shit. You wanted to get your rocks off and watch those old memories of how you was sucking on a man's private. Whether it was plastic or not, we don't know. We don't know if it was plastic private part or if it was a real private. You wanted to go back and look at that. Come on now, talk to me. Somebody said it's time to factory reset the phone. Exactly. Jelly said it's too late to delete. You might as well just let it out. Let more videos come out now. Why don't you just go ahead and sell them and try to make you some money at this point? Because you probably got some folks that want to see this shit. Why don't you go ahead and sell it? Shout out to Fifi, said his wife make them both look bad with that hack. Thank you so much. Appreciate you for the Cash App. Shout out to Fifi for the Cash App. Yeah, you're right. His wife does make them both look bad. I need y'all to get my likes up. Let's go, folks. We're discussing this Cussing Pastor scandal. Church scandal. I done heard all kind of stuff regarding what he had going on. Screwing in the church right before he started service. I don't think he was married at the time either. Screwing somebody, who knows if it was a man or a woman at this point, screwing right before the church starts. Y'all can come up if y'all have any thing to say about this topic. It's fine with me or not. I can keep going. Look, let's go back to this brother. I want to show y'all some more. Let's go.
Okay. All right. So, like I said, exploitation, I explain. I'm not explaining it, but I expect it. I'm a national personality.
Somebody said he has 8 to 10 laptops with many of them without password. That's not being hacked. Yeah. He left it wide open for whoever to look at it. Pretty much. If you leave your devices around without any passwords or anything on it, you're leaving it wide open for anybody to just pick up and look at. That's goofy. That'd be no different than if you had a picture book or a photo album with that type of content or those type of pictures inside of your photo album and you just left it around somewhere. You can't get mad at somebody and try to say they hacked you. You are exactly right. That ain't no hack. If you don't have no passwords, if your stuff is not protected, not secure, it's not hacked. Come on, talk to me.
So, national individuals will take their shot at me. These local individuals will come at me also. All right. I'm here in Baptist East. So it is what it is. And again, I apologize to those who I have personally.
All right, we don't need to hear no more. Y'all get the just what he's talking about. Have disgraced his family. He have disgraced himself. I want to know from this, is there any recovering? Can you come back from something like this? You know he can't come back as no pastor, right? Can you come back from something like this? That's my question. Can you come back? Can you recover? In other words, can you recover? Can he recover? Nope, it's over. He didn't cuss that much about the situation. No, he ain't cussing. No, he said he's trying to change now, that he don't want to be out here cussing no more. According to him, he's trying to change now. He don't want to be the man he was before. He don't want to be that old cussing pastor like he was before. He's trying to change. Many people have, says Tabitha. I can't even believe he was a pastor. And who recovered? We're talking about Thaddeus Matthews, who has been exposed for sucking either another man's private or a fake private. I mean, and he was sucking that dry. Either one of them. He was sucking one. It was either another man or a fake one. It was either way, it's shaped like a man. He was sucking it, going to town. And I want to know, can he recover? Where in church? I don't know where he was doing it. Where does it matter? Where does it matter where he was doing it at? Doing it on the bathroom? Hell, I don't know. He could do it on an airplane. No, he could do it in an alley. Let's go. Dude is a S offender. Yeah, I heard he is. I don't know his whole situation, his whole story, his back, but I heard he's a S offender. Yeah, I heard he's done that. I have heard that. Sadly, our people forget and forgive. No, I want to talk about more about these. I want to talk more about these ignorant ass women out here, because he still yet to this day have women that support him, rock with him, like him. I'm not talking about just like him, like his content. They want to be with the man. There's women out here. He talked about some woman not long ago before he got in the hospital. He was screwing. That wasn't his wife. He was just screwing. Some woman, I don't know who she is. He was just screwing. What does our society come to when you know a man likes EP? You can look him up and figure out. You can even, his wife is public. You can call his wife and see what kind of man he is. Don't take much to ask around. I told y'all, these women love to lie. They come to me all the time and say, Guru, men hide stuff. They lie to us. They don't tell us the truth up front. Well, you got a perfect example right here, where all this shit is laid out on the table. Like, what do y'all need as women? That is not going to happen. That don't even make sense. Nobody's just going to come out and say, hey, baby, I know you a woman and I don't want to hurt your heart. So let me tell you every single little thing about me. So that way you don't have to go and look it up and go ask nobody. I'll just put it all out right now. What kind of world do y'all think we're living in? That shit don't happen. That's not life. That's not real life. That's not real life at all. Y'all are gone, many of y'all. Y'all minds are gone. Most of the people appreciate y'all for taking the poll. Most said he was not hacked. I can't believe we only got that many votes. I wish more people would have voted. But most of y'all said, 85% said he was not hacked. Everybody has a past. Yeah, a lot of people do have a past. That's not what we're talking about. We're not talking about everybody has a past. Thaddeus Matthews. I'm not talking about that everybody has a past. We're talking about the fact that you have women that lie. That's what I'm talking about right now, because I didn't talk about the other stuff. We didn't discuss him being a disgusting individual, being a pastor, doing all this reckless shit. We'd already talked about all that. Now I want to discuss the women. Come on, talk to me. I notice when stuff like this happens, there's not a lot of women that want to come up and talk to me about this type of content. Where the women at tonight? Huh? Why y'all make these excuses and tell these lies that these men lie to y'all and y'all don't do no damn research? You don't want nobody, or basically you want everybody to, as a man, any man to come and tell you up front every single little thing. That's not going to happen. That's not realistic. Because that's what you're looking for. They're scared of the truth. What's going on, brother? What's going on?
Hold on. Can you hear me? Okay. All right. Let me mute and because it was muted. All right. That should sound good now because you muted on this line. But all right. I'm Black Guru. Can you hear me? Good?
Yeah, I can hear you. What do you got for me?
Can you hear me good now?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Be silent. I can't hear you from the StreamYard. All right. Let me put it back. Hold on. Let me put this.
You should be able to. Hold on. Oh,
yeah, it's not working.
Can't hear me?
Echo.
Okay.
I'm hearing
Let me try to fix it, brother. I don't know what's going on. You know, at the end of the day, I want to know that, that's my question at the end of the day regarding these women. Why do you choose men and then later on say you didn't know he had a past? You didn't know because a lot of women say that shit today. I didn't know, Guru, that he was screwing. I didn't know that he liked other men. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. We don't believe that. Who's going to believe that? How do you not know he's not into other men? In this day and time, especially. Is it that hard? Come on, I want y'all to talk to me. Is it that hard to know whether or not a man is into other men? Huh? Is it that hard? Britt said they're desperate. Is it that hard? I think a lot of them are settling just to have someone. But that tells me all that shit that they be talking and saying that all these dudes be in their DMs and they be getting hit up. That tells me that's not true. That tells me right there it's not true. Because if your DMs were getting blown up and all these men were hitting you up, there's no way at all, no way in hell that you should be desperate. There's no way you should be desperate. Some women just don't care while other women ignore red flags just to hold on to a piece of a man. Yeah. I believe that. Some women will ignore red flags just to hold on to a piece of man. Yeah, I do believe that. But why are we lying then and saying that all these dudes be blowing y'all up, hitting y'all up, being y'all DMs, trying to contact y'all? Men are thirsty. They'll lie and say men are desperate. They say stuff like that about men, right? But when it comes to themselves, they don't want to admit that about themselves. No. No, we're going to talk about it. Huh? I have a JY friend who hooks up with married men. Like, how doesn't the wife know? Wow. How do you not? That's a great question. How do you not know as a woman? How would you not know that your man likes other men, likes to screw other men? How would you not know that as a woman? That's a great question. How would you not know as a woman that your man likes to screw other men? That's what I want to know. Because there ain't no way you can tell me that he's really all into you, feeling all on you, feeling on your behind, really putting his stuff in his Johnson all in every single way in all these different positions. Ooh, you just doing me so good. But he's also down the road screwing Johnny. I don't believe it. Man ain't got that much strength in the world. He just got done screwing Johnny. He didn't got it out of his system to screw Johnny at 3 o'clock, and now you off of work and he's screwing you at 6, 7 o'clock. No, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't believe most of y'all women today are even asking these questions about men, whether or not they like men. I don't believe that shit at all. I don't think y'all ask because I don't think a lot of y'all care. And I've asked men, what are the kind of questions that these women are asking y'all when they go out on dates and stuff? I can't remember a man saying, oh, Guru, they really want to know if we're gay. I can't remember any men saying that. I don't. I can't remember men telling me that, Guru, yeah, that's one of the main things they're asking. Jazzy, you do ask. So you ask a man when you go out with him, why don't you find that out before you? Why are you not asking that before you get out with him? Why not try to find out over the phone? Folks, we well into our first hour. Hit the super chat or the cash app. I'm still missing about 4 more people. Contribute to this live stream tonight if you like this type of content. Let's go. If you like this type of content and want to continue, contribute. I don't care which one you do. You can hit the super chat cash app. You can go to the link in my bio. My cash app is Black Guru 2. BLKGURU 2. Let's go. The thing about this situation is a lot of these women, they don't want men like me talking about what these women are out here doing. Address the men guru, address the men guru, address the men guru. No, we're going to address you too. We're going to address what you... Shout out to Divine Photos for being one of the ones to hit us off to help us reach our goal. Divine Photos said the whole thing about women's intuition is a myth. They know a man has red flags, but still stay with him and have the nerve to play victim. That's facts. That's facts. Facts. You know that a man have red flags, but you still gonna stay with him anyway. Play victim like he hurt you. He doing all this. He's out here cheating. He's out here doing all this shit. But you don't want to talk about what you do, what you were doing. You don't want to talk. You want to be held accountable for the questions you didn't ask. Did you take him around your father? Did you take him around men in the community? Or did you just want to sneak? I wanted to sneak. I want to get some sneaky pee-pee. Y'all can say it. You want to get some sneaky pee-pee, didn't you? Come on, talk to me. Shout out to brother Keith. He said it's damn near 90% that act like this. That's sad because I didn't prove over. We got brother after brother after brother that say, Guru, you're not lying. Guru, you telling the truth about this. Guru, that's what they're out here doing. And women are the only ones that are denying it and lying about it. That's what they want. No vetting. Yeah, exactly, Marcus. They don't forget vetting. This is a perfect example. This is the main reason why I was discussing this case is because this is a perfect example of women having all the information in front of them and still saying, no, I'm going to go with the man because let's just, who's the real PE? Who's the real pervy one? Who's the real pervy one? Who's the real sick one? You got all the information at your fingertips. You say you know this man is gross. You know he likes to do this shit, but you still want to be involved with him. You still want to screw. But you just want to blame the man because the man is the one. No. I say this all the time too. We live in a society today where these jokers, they want to be out here in the streets and tell the man, oh, don't look at me, don't touch me. When I'm in the gym or whatever, don't come up to me, don't address me. Stop undressing me with your eyes. Don't try to slap my behind, don't follow me. And them same women will say, can't do it in the streets, but wait till I get home and turn on my cam or my cam girl app. And then you can say and do all type of perverted stuff, and I'll do it for you if you pay me. Shout out to Ashley. She said, cheers to accountability. Thank you so much, Miss Ashley, for the Cash App. I did get it. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Brother Turner, thank you so much, my brother. Appreciate you. Thank you so much, Candace. She said, weird society today. Yeah. Agreed. Very weird society. They don't want to hear that when I talk about that. They run from good men, make bad choices with how they feel. Yeah. Everything's about feelings. Feelings. Well, how come you didn't feel that he was running game on you? How come you didn't feel that he liked Wangamatang? He liked to suck it. How come you didn't feel your way over to the computer and do some research on the man? How come you didn't feel your way over to a phone and make a phone call, make some phone calls to try to figure out what kind of man he is? How come you didn't feel your way? This is what's jacking up our society. Men can say no all they want. You can have one man. Think about it. Y'all don't even use your common sense. You have one man that says, I don't give a F. I'll screw any and everything out here. I'll be real perverted. You have one man that's like that, right? One in 100 women, and he can get all of them pregnant. He can populate society. He can screw all of those 100 women and get them all pregnant. 99 other men saying, no, I have morals and standards. I'm not going to mess with these women like that. You have one. What's going on?
Hey, Guru, how are you, man?
Doing excellent. What you got for me?
Hey, well, first and foremost, man, Happy New Year. I haven't had the opportunity to talk to you since last year.
Well, I appreciate you. I'm Muslim, so I don't celebrate New Year, but go ahead. What you got for me?
Okay. I respect that. I was listening to you live, and I came on when you were standards, or let's say the lack of integrity, as far as a lot of women. It behooves them when it behooves them at the right time. Let me just give you, something I went through today, because I'm one that is 100%, and I'll sit down and I'll tell a woman right after they fail the test, I don't know why you're married. I was at a car dealership. A woman came in to make her car payment. I said, ho, how much is your car payment? She said $300. I said, well, before you pay that, let me think about that. I don't have to do that. I'm married. My man takes care of me. I said, okay, so it's about price. How about I pay 2 car payments and you give me a half an hour of your time right after we leave? He says, well, if you're going to do that, you got to half down on my time. I said, you know what? That was just a prank. Failed. Same thing. I was at the auto shop today. I'm getting some work done. A girl comes in. She says, I want to get an estimate on my bearings. I said, look, hey, man, whatever it costs, you can put that on my tab. And she says, well, no, you don't have to do that. I said, I'll do that. You need your tire? She said, I got a man. I said, look, I'll take care of it right now if you give me half an hour of your time. I said, okay. So here again, I'm just kind of I'm chiming in on exactly what you said. when it's convenient for a woman to say, no, I won't deal with you, but then I will deal with you if you do this for me and the timing is right. Bottom line, Guru, it seems like, I'm not going to say all of them because you can't group them all in one bag, but 75-80% of most of the women out there are just about that bag. And they claim to be in a happy relationship, but they're still about getting that bag and going back home to the man lying, saying they're faithful to him. It's just different, man. It's different now. It's different.
Well, brother, I appreciate you coming up and sharing that story. Yeah, you know, we are living in a different time. I talk about it all the time. You know, it is what it is. You know, what can you do about it other than you hold your standards, you hold your integrity, your morals, and you try to find best you can. And I don't care what nation you got to go to. That's just what you got to do as a man. Just like the men that came before us, and they wanted a better life financially and whatever, they were being oppressed, whatever, what they did was left their home country, got on boats and plane, whatever they had to do. You know, they scraped and scrapped to find a better way of living. And a lot of men today are going to have to do that with women, or else you're not going to have anyone.
Absolutely.
I appreciate you though, brother. Thank you for coming up.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Have a good night, man.
Folks, I need y'all to get my like count up. Let's go. I need y'all to get my like count up tonight. Where are y'all at? For those of you women who need one-on-one advice, and majority of you need to join my coaching program so that you can get daily coaching, right, from me, because I'm going to keep putting up more and more videos on that platform. You need to visit my website, blackguru.com, BLKGURU.com, so that you can get that information. Easy to join. I just did a one-on-one with a woman the other day. My goodness. Y'all are in bad shape. She don't want to get divorced. But yet she thinks the man is cheating on her. He done moved out the house, all kinds of stuff. Crazy. She don't want to file for the divorce. But she still want a good man. It's like, what do you expect me to do with that? It's okay. I'll open a Bible. Ignorant as hell. But that's y'all's problem. That's why a lot of y'all don't have nobody, because y'all ignorant. It's fine with me. You ain't hurting me. I don't care what you. Obviously, the Bible ain't helping. We dealing with a church scandal right here. The Bible ain't helping y'all. You still out here screwing men and suck and doing all kind of debaucherous acts with men who you know like other men, or who you know like PP, marrying them. Lady, nobody's upset, and if you keep writing that shit in my comments, you're gonna be gone. That's what's gonna happen to you. You're gonna be gone. We don't have time for that. Goodbye. Goodbye. He's gone now. Yeah, denied and play victim. I in no way support anything that this guy has done at all. I've never supported the alternative lifestyle and men participating in that shit. And wanting to be bi or whatever and screw both whatever. No. Hell no. I've always supported only men liking women, liking cooter cat. But as much as this man said he only liked cooter cat, to find out that he's been doing all kind of weird stuff with women out. With women, according to him, that have a fake PP, and then his wife putting out that he's been doing stuff with men also. videos in his phone, all kind of shit. Hell no. Don't support any of this stuff he's done. Shout out to brother Keith. Thank you, my brother. Appreciate you. Yes, please get the like count up. Let's go, folks. Get the like count up. It's wrong all the way around. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. It's almost safe to say to just stay single. So much is going on with both male and female. You know, it's unnatural to be single. We're not made to be single. We're not made to be single. We're social creatures. We're made to be social creatures. We're not made to be single. So you're going against what we're supposed to be. We're supposed to be with a partner. Not supposed to be out here single. We're supposed to be with a partner. Now, we know that majority of, or I haven't studied all of the animals or how they move and operate, but I do know that the female usually will pick the male that will give her the best chance of having offspring that will survive. Meaning that you're not going to choose no terrible partner to mate with. Animals, insects, human women, y'all on some other shit. How does a man that likes ding-a-ling gonna give you and your offspring the best chances? That just tells me you're perverted. That's not gonna give you your offspring the best chance to survive. Come on, talk to me. How are you not embarrassed? You know, when I showed his ex, how are you not embarrassed by the allegations, by the video, saying that you didn't even watch it and don't want to watch it? Y'all have no shame anymore. Old women too. No, it's not just the young women, it's the old women too. Y'all have no shame. Let's be real, Guru. A lot of these W's like to eat that carpet. Yeah, that's true. Y'all have no shame anymore. Even it don't matter what age you are, young or old. Look at this woman. How old do y'all think this woman is? How old do y'all think his ex is? Because we know his wife is around 50 years old. How old do y'all think this woman is? Come on, talk to me. Y'all have no shame anymore. Brother said it's the Jerry Springer era. 65 in her 70s. I don't think she's even in her 70s. Candace, you think she watched it? Yeah, I think she probably watched it too. What you getting up here and addressing it for if you didn't watch it? Well, I wouldn't address something that I don't know nothing about or I haven't seen. I would say, hey, you know what? If somebody asked me about it, I'm saying, I ain't seen it. I'm not going to talk about it. I'm not going to address it. You spent 15 minutes almost. You spent over 10 minutes going through this, talking about it, just to say she ain't seen the tape. You haven't seen the video? Huh? Come on, where y'all at? Talk to me. I'm not very attractive, so I can't find a man, so I'll be single. Why are you not very attractive, Jonetta? Is it your fault that you're not attractive, or did your parents or both of your parents was just real ugly? Jonetta, please help me understand. I got that question for you. Why are you not very attractive? I'm glad I saw you write that. The request box is open. Huh? Yeah, that woman definitely is older than 50. Come on, Jonetta. Let me see you right in the chat room. Folks, I will have these things, these little issues fixed tomorrow. I don't know what's been going on with my internet went down, YouTube was down, all kind of stuff was down. All kind of stuff was down. So tomorrow, when we have our live stream, we will have a much better show. Come on, talk to me, Jonetta. I'm asking you, who made you ugly? You say you're not very attractive, you can't find a man, so you just gonna stay single. All right, she don't want to answer. All right, folks, I've covered enough of this mess. What a disgusting, despicable, disgraceful thing that you gotta be. You a woman, still married to a man. I'm talking about his wife, current wife. You still married to a man that's, you already knew, according to you, got all these things in his phone, been involved with other men, like to suck pee. What a disgraceful person you are as a pastor, calling himself the Cussing Pastor, and sucking that thing, that wangama thing, dry like you was sucking that thing. What a disgraceful man you are. What a disgraceful, sick man you are. Your ex, who you say was in a video with you, what a disgraceful woman to put on. If you really did that, if that was you, you put on some type of device and you got a man, you putting on a private, like you're a man, and you got a man sucking your private, so you want to be a man? You don't even want to be a woman anymore. You want to be a man. You put on a private and you got a man sucking your private. Somebody said, if you was hungry, you about to eat well, Guru cooking us the best meal. It was a double-sided toy. How do you know? Did you see the tape? Come on and tell me. Did you watch the video?
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah, it says that you just requested me up.
Yeah, did you see the tape? Did you watch the video?
Yeah, when I got in here, I asked you the name of the pastor and I went to Twitter or X to go and see it and I watched it. Yeah.
And it was a double-sided toy?
Yeah, I'm in medical school for gynecology, so I know and I can identify what that is.
You actually went and watched it real good.
Well, no, I mean, I watched it one time and you can just look at the first glance of what it is in the context of the video.
A double. So what is that? Explain it.
Because
here's the thing. I know you're saying this. I've seen videos already of men that are part of the rainbow community, right? Mm-hmm. And they said that it looks like he was sucking on another man.
Well, the video I seen, it was purple, so I don't know anybody.
What? Say it again.
Purple. I said the video I seen, it was purple, so okay. I don't know anyone who has a purple thing, but
okay. So it was. So what you saw was purple. Okay, let's go by what you saw. You went in. You went and looked it up. It was a purple thing that he was sucking on, and it's a double-sided. So what does that do? Can you explain what that is?
So it's usually used for lesbians. So if them two were wanting to, this is kind of like weird to even say, but if they wanted to do something together, they would use a double-sided thing in order to do that. So, but in this case, one side was with her and then the other was in his mouth. Just using his mouth to push it in. it was very hard to watch.
No, he
because,
wasn't.
like I
He
said,
wasn't just pushing nothing in with his mouth. He was sucking. I could hear the things that he was saying.
Definitely was.
He was doing it like a woman would suck a man's pee-pee.
Absolutely.
He wasn't just pushing something in
was.
with his mouth.
And even though it was a toy, no straight man is doing that at all.
Okay,
Not
thank
even a little
you.
bit.
That's what we're getting to. Even though it's a toy, that's what we're discussing. Thank you.
Mhm.
No straight man is doing that. So
Like
so here's the question that I've been asking tonight. Why would women involve themselves with a man that they know likes that type of action? And the women say they're straight, and one woman who's his wife comes out later to say he's gay, he likes wang with thang, he likes D. Why would a woman be attracted to that if she says she's straight?
Really not. And freaked out too.
What do you mean by
way
freaked out?
Watching, like, I had seen a TikTok today, this whole generation, I think a lot of people are just hypersexualized, and so they want to do any and everything. They were saying are you a true freak if you don't like the same sex? I'm like, what? That's crazy. So I think that plays into that as far as just wanting to be freaky. Yeah, like someone said in the comments, some people like that freaky stuff, and that's very crazy. I think that's past the line of being freaky, honestly. But
yeah, because here's the thing. This is the thing I don't understand, right? We got so many women. I've been talking about this all night, and I know why a lot of women don't want to talk to me about this. They're afraid, or they don't want to, they just don't want to discuss it. It's because they know they have nothing to say and no leg to stand on when stuff like this comes out, right? Because this is evident. He's a public figure. All of this information was out there. You already had people saying that he's like this. His wife was fighting another woman. The wife was fighting her over him. All kind of shit. But yet you got so many women today saying, we don't know, Guru. These men be lying to us. We don't know the truth. A lot of them is DL. Hell no. It can't be both. Because what you're even coming out here saying that, Guru, no, there's a lot of this generation. They like freaky stuff like that. They like people that are bi or whatever. So how can, I'm telling you, because it happens to me just about every day. I read a lot of my comments on all my platforms, especially the women that they talk this shit on Facebook. They talk it on all these platforms. They love to talk about how the men are DL. But yet you're in here confirming that no, they're not DL. You got a lot of people that like this type of stuff. So which one is it?
I think that it just plays into the whole theme. Women like overlooking red flags, whether that be they think they can fix it, they're not analyzing it properly. Like you said, they're not bringing them around the men in their life to be properly vetted. I think it plays into all of that for sure.
All right. Well, thank you so much for coming up.
Of course.
Have a good night.
You too.
Folks, we're living in some sad times right now. Yeah, people going to his church for years. People going to his church for years. Mostly women. I've seen some pans of his church, and I don't know if I even seen a man in there besides him and a musician. Saw women in there. Y'all attracted to stuff like this? Why do y'all like these type of environments? Why do y'all like men and y'all don't think nothing wrong with it? Y'all want men like me to shut up about it. Don't talk about it. Don't talk about it. Don't talk. No. I'd be embarrassed to go to that church. Yeah, they don't care. There's no insurance money. Yeah, according to the wife, there's no insurance money. What you stand for. unless you pervert it too. Unless you like that kind of stuff too. Morality is super low. It might be at an all-time low. It might be at an all-time low. Come on now. Y'all at. Wife is lying. No, they don't feel embarrassed no more because the ex that was in the video, according to him, she ain't even embarrassed by it. She's not embarrassed by putting on a thing, which means if this woman, so I'm glad she came in and gave some insight. She said usually two women would put some type of toy like that. They would use a toy like that so that they could screw each other or pleasure each other. But you got a woman and a man. So does she like women also? She likes women in me. And then the fool that married her, his ex is married now. The dark-skinned woman with them big-ass glasses, she's married now. You a damn fool for marrying a woman like that. Hell no. Not marrying no woman. You done lost your mind. Obviously ain't did no research on the woman. Because it wouldn't have been hard to figure out what kind of woman she was and what kind of things that she do. Come on now, talk to me. It wouldn't have been hard. Oh, your ex is who? All you would have to do, listen, a woman told me, you know, if I figured out her ex was one of the nastiest, dirtiest dudes that got all kind of rumors that he been screwing men and screwing this and that, I wouldn't even entertain her. Oh, yeah, I was with him for 3 years. I wouldn't entertain her. And I don't care if she says, I didn't know that he was like, that means she was dumb as hell. I still wouldn't entertain her. I can tell you right now, listen, as much as y'all women lie and say y'all don't know a man is down low, if you flip it, I can tell you right now, ain't no man gonna say he didn't know his woman liked girls. I can guarantee you, probably every man will tell you and know if his woman is into women. I can guarantee. Come on, Guru. We know when our woman like titties. We know when a woman likes some cooter cat. Jazzy Sands Guru, sometimes we don't know. They doing a good job of hiding it. I don't believe that. So how do we know as men? How do we know as men? Y'all love to say that they do a good job. Y'all say that shit all the time. But then when I interview y'all don't do no digging, no investigation. Y'all don't ask no questions. Then it comes out later. Yeah, I guess I just ignored the red flags. Any woman I knew I was out with, I could be out with a woman, not see how she's looking at other women, how she wants to feel or touch on another woman, or how she talks about another woman. I don't know whether or not she likes women. Thank you, sister. She says women act oblivious. I agree. I agree. Jazzy, if that's the case, then you shouldn't try to get with a man at all. If you say, I'll never know whether or not he likes other men, then just stay by yourself. Don't try to date, marry, or nothing. Just stay by yourself. If you don't think there's a way that you will be able to figure out if a man likes other men, I can tell you right now, we don't have a hard time figuring that out. I done been around men myself that had wives. He got a little too close to me. I said, bruh, I don't know what you and your wife do or what you like, but don't, you a little too close. And I already put him in that category. I put him in that category. And I told his homeboy or whatever, I said, look, if I hang out with you, your homeboy can't come around. Because that dude got something. He was a little too close to me. We know. We know as men. I bet y'all can ask the men on here. To the men on here. To the men watching right now. Wouldn't y'all know if you hung around a man for any period of time, I'm not talking about no 2 minutes or whatever, but it could, whatever. You hanging out with a man, you hanging out with him and his woman or whatever. We know, don't we? We know by the way his movements are and shit, how he's looking around. We know, don't we? To the men in here, don't we know? Exactly. All the brothers are saying, yeah, we know. He can just make a little statement or whatever. I'll just say anything. The men is hiding it. No, I don't believe that. Now, here's the thing. The only sympathy I may have for some of you women is if you've been married for 30 years, right? And the man just, 25 years into the marriage or whatever, he all of a sudden, wanted to start maybe I'll have some sympathy for you then. That's different. I'm talking about you women that say the whole time the man was messing with other men and you didn't know. No, y'all women, most of y'all are not in no 25-year marriages. And then the last 2 years of the marriage, the man started to explore. No, that's not what's happening. No, absolutely not. Yes.
Hey, how are you?
Doing well.
Well, I was just saying, like, as far as men or even when it comes down to women have a higher intuition when it comes.
Can you speak up? You're
men.
low. Can you get closer to your phone?
Sure. No, I was just saying, men, they have women, they have a higher intuition to men. So they definitely know if their man is on the down low or not.
Women have a higher, wait, hold on a minute. What do you mean by that? Women have a higher intuition.
When I say a higher intuition, I mean, there's a certain intuitive nature that we're born with, that I feel like women are born with. So when you feel like your man is doing something, or if he's acting suspicious, then probably something is really going on. It comes down to him and other men possibly being bisexual. But when it comes down to the flip side, a man trying to seek out if his woman is seeking another woman, like we're better at hiding things. That's the thing. I really feel like we're better at hiding things. And that's where a man could really like lose his sense of, because we can just be like, oh, well, girl, you look nice today. Or, oh, you're beautiful. But a man, you can't give another man another compliment. Like, oh, your shoulders look nice. Or, like it doesn't work like that. You know what I'm saying? So we're better at hiding things. Or like, they're more receptive to us giving other women compliments when meanwhile, deep down, we might have certain feelings towards other women. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Somebody said men were liars.
Okay.
Almost.
So this is not making sense to me. If you're saying women are better at hiding things, then how come so many women say this, just like they're saying in my comments tonight? The men hide that they like other men. Men hide their sexuality. Men hide being on the down low. It can't be both. You can't say that. You can't say that women are better at hiding, but all of these men be hiding that they down low.
That's a good way that you put it, because you're right. It can't be both, because you can have like back in the 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, and even up until now. Like you would have men that would have whole families, but they would have a whole different family on a whole different side of town. So, they had a strategic way of hiding things. They were very strategic in how they moved. So I'm just saying women, they have the same type of way in moving. So it's just, I don't even know how to put it, but it's pretty much the same, like when it comes down to women as well. Like we have a strategic way in moving and how we might feel like we're attracted to the same sex or whatever. We might be like, oh, well, I just was like complimenting her nails or her hair look cute. Or
okay, hold on a second. I don't believe that either. When the women say that men used to have a family on the whole other side of town and the woman didn't know nothing.
I mean, well, that was factual.
Hold on, lady. Hold on. I'm saying I don't believe that the women did not know anything about it. There's no way, if you know your husband's work schedule, if your husband tells you he's working, let's just say he says, baby, I'm gonna be 4 hours late. I'm working overtime. Okay. It has to add up with the, hold on a second. Just listen. It has to add up with the money. You don't see no overtime on his paycheck, his pay stub. He's lying. You don't see no overtime money coming in the house, extra money. He's lying. And then if he have a whole nother family that he's providing for, that means there's going to be a whole lot of money that's coming out of that check that he's paying for another family. So that's why I said, what if we look at the number one things men are going to lie about? Where you at? Where you going to be at? Where you going? Baby, I got to hold on. Listen, the number one things that a lot of women will say is he said he would always say he have to work overtime. He had to stay and work. Okay. There's no way if he's spending, let's just think about that. He's not working overtime. He's spending money on another woman, which means he's bringing less money home. And he should be bringing more money. Y'all don't have the logic to put this shit together as smart as y'all women are.
Oh, you're very right. That's very true. At the same time, do these situations actually happen? Now, am I right or am I wrong? They really actually happen. Do we have the logic to put it together? Yes. But
no, y'all don't. Y'all don't have the logic to put it together, because if y'all did, y'all wouldn't do stuff like that. Y'all don't have the logic to put it together.
That was weird.
Yeah,
but,
that's a stalking BW that keeps doing stuff like that.
Yeah, see, that's the thing that I don't, because like I respect you and your platform, and that's one thing that I look at. Like every time I see your platform and I see people up like that, I'm just like, I shake my head and just like, who would do something?
These are women that do shit like this. This is not men. I don't have men that do stuff like that. So that's why I said as much stuff that women talk, they're the ones that are doing stalking behavior. I've never had a man stalk me. I've had many women stalk me. I've never had a man stalk me ever.
And I was gonna say, like, on just something jokingly, like for you to rate my page, for you to go to my TikTok page, and for you to rate
you
it.
Want me to rate your page? That's not what I'm doing tonight, but I will. I'll try to come on tomorrow and rate you. So during the daytime, okay. I don't rate women on my streams at night because I have focused topics.
Okay, I understand that.
Yes, I will. I know a lot. Y'all said y'all want me to do more ratings, so no problem. I'm going to do more ratings. But thank you for coming up. I appreciate you.
I thank you for being so receptive. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have a good night.